Okay, so it is Sunday, February 10th, and I am going to be starting the Owlcrateathon. So I'm going to be starting with this book, The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. It is the Owlcrate book that I have had for the longest, and I think it's also my longest Owlcrate book, like, altogether. It's quite long. Let's see how many pages. Ooh, like over 500 pages, which is just quite long in general, but I've really wanted to get into it for a while, so I'm really excited to read it, and I will update you guys once I have started it. So I'm back. I've read the first 3 chapters, and I'm not really sure how I like it so far. I've only read the first 3 chapters are just kind of like the introduction before Monty and Percy go on their like year-long grand tour. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling it so far. I like the romance between the two of them, but it's a little too obvious for my liking. My favorite romances are ones where they like hate each other and don't want to admit that they like each other. And Monty's very obvious about how in love he is with Percy, which is fine. Like, that's great. I love it. But it's just not really my kind of romance. And I don't really find any of the characters too likable. I think Percy's the only character I kind of like. Even the main character, I'm kind of like, eh. So I guess we'll see. The next chapter, they're actually in Paris, so the Grand Tour is really starting, and I guess I'll see how I like it once they're actually there. Okay, so I have now read 6 chapters of The Gentleman's Guide, and I completely changed my mind from last time. I love it. So basically where I'm at right now is they have started their tour and some crazy stuff has happened. We're learning a bit more about all of the characters and I'm loving all of them. So I'm excited to keep reading, but I have a bunch of readings to do for school as well. So I don't know how much more I'll be able to read tonight. I'm on page 117 and there are about 510 pages, so I've got about 400 pages left to go, but it's really, really good so far, and I'm really, really happy I finally got around to reading this. It is just after midnight, and I just finished my first book in the Owlcrateathon. I just finished A Gentleman's Guide, or The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. This was a 5-star book, you guys. When I started it, I didn't really know what I'd think of it, and it was everything. Wow, I can't believe I have owned this book for almost 2 years. It's a 5-star book. It's one of my favorite. I want the sequel right now. I just want to read more about Felicity. I love her. I would die for her. 5 stars, and I'm really, really excited to start my next read. It is Monday, February 11th, which means it is day 3 of Owlcrateathon, and I am starting with my next book, which is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. From what I know about this book, it's about a girl and her mom goes missing, and it's some sort of fantasy world that her mom never believed in or never wanted her to be involved in. And then she has to go and find her mom and save her. And I don't know why I didn't want to read this book. It just never seemed like it would interest me at the time. And I kept looking at it and going, I don't really feel like reading that right now. But I'm going to give it a shot. I'm actually, I think, 1 or 2 chapters in right now. Yeah, I just started chapter 2. And I really, really like it so far, actually. The writing, writing style is really easy to follow, and I think I like the main character. She seems a bit more open-minded than her mom, but according to the blurb, Alice has long steered clear of her grandmother's cultish fans, so I don't know if she will be as open-minded as I think as the book continues, but hopefully it gets better. Yeah, I'm just really, really excited to start this one. I have 3 hours until my next class, so I'm hoping to get some good reading in. I have to go in between doing this and working on my Latin homework for tomorrow, so it's kind of a toss-up how much I'll actually get done, but I will update you guys once I've read a little bit more. This is a terrible angle, but I just got home and I'm very comfortable, so I'm not moving. It is 10:15, And like I said, I just got home. So now I'm settling in to read The Hazelwood. I've got my goldfish crackers. I'm about, let's see what page I'm on now. Chapter 15. I'm 150 pages in. My first instinct is to say that I love this book. But do I love this book? Okay, so here's what I mean by that. It's really good. I like all the characters. I don't really know if I like all the characters. I don't even know if I like the plot. Like, it's interesting, I guess. But I can't really tell if it's fantasy or if it's magic realism. I don't know if I'm supposed to care that much, but, like, I do. Because she's an unreliable narrator, I guess. Because we don't really know what's real and what's not real. And I just read a book with an unreliable narrator this week. And I'm not ready for it to happen again. It's good, I guess. I like it. I'm excited to keep reading. I might end up hating it. I don't know. I guess you'll have to stay tuned to find out. It is now Tuesday, February 12th. I'm in the library right now, so I'm trying to be a little bit quiet, but I just finished The Hazelwood. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It's actually the first Owlcrate book I haven't given 5 out of 5 stars. And I think part of the reason is that it didn't end the way I wanted to, which is no fault of the author. I just wanted it to have a different ending than it did have. But it was really, really good. It was a lot more fantasy than I thought it would be. Like, I was expecting some, but I think I was expecting more magic realism, and I ended up getting a lot more fantasy, which may or may not have been what I wanted. I don't really know. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on The Hazelwood right now. So I'm all cozied up for the night in my PJs, and I've got The Cruel Prince, and I'm so excited to keep reading. I love her writing style. I don't know if it was just that it didn't click with me when I was reading the short story, but it really, really comes out in this novel, and it is so beautiful. I am on chapter 15 now, and I'm still loving it. Love the main character. I love basically every character. I have some mixed feelings about a few of them, but every character was crafted so beautifully and perfectly that it just makes me really happy, and I'm really excited to keep reading. I might update you guys before I go to bed, or I might fall asleep, who really knows, but I will for sure update you in the morning. Good morning. I didn't actually get a chance to read any more of The Cruel Prince last night, but I have about an hour before I have to go to class, so I am going to read a little bit now, and we'll see how I like it. Hey guys, so change of plans. I didn't go to class because my roommate was feeling quite sick, so we're actually at the hospital right now. I haven't really gotten any reading done because we are currently in the hospital, but you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. It's the way of the road. So I'm gonna try to do some more reading tonight when we get back from being in the hospital. I'm not sure how much longer we'll be here, but I'm gonna get some Tim Hortons and I'm gonna do some reading. So I didn't have the chance to vlog at all today. I was super busy with midterm exams, and last night I also didn't get the chance just doing homework, but I did finish The Cruel Prince. I gave it 5 out of 5. I loved it so much. I'm going to be picking up The Wicked King hopefully soon because I need to keep reading. It was, wow. Holly Black's writing really just came alive for me in that story. It was just incredible. I love all the characters. I love the world building. Loved it. Amazing. And as you can see from the little clip I took earlier today, I am starting, I think it's called The Amber and Dusk, or just Amber and Dusk. That isn't the Owlcrate cover that's there. I actually got it in 2 subscription boxes, and that's the uppercase cover, which isn't as pretty. It's just like the regular cover. The Owlcrate one is a really pretty pink, but the uppercase one comes with like a bookmark that has special content, so I just decided to read that one and keep everything together. I am going on a trip for the next couple of days, so I'm not sure how much time I'll have to read and vlog, but hopefully I will get some time to do so. I am in the car right now. I haven't done any reading, but I have my 3 Owlcrate books that I'm hoping to read during this trip with me, and we're heading off, so we're going on vacation. I brought Amber and Dusk, Foolish Hearts, and one other book that I can't remember.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. So I've got those 3 Owlcrate. Oh, The Shadow of the Fox is the 3rd one, which I've already started. And like, I just found it so boring that I stopped reading it for like however many months it's been since I got it, but hopefully I'll enjoy it. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I'll hopefully be reading on this vacation. Okay, just a quick update before I go to bed. We are here. We just got back from a night out, so I'm finally getting some time to just sit back and I'm able to vlog. I didn't actually get any reading done like here, but in the car I actually read a lot of Amber and Dusk. I read, oh, I'm over halfway through actually. I'm really struggling with this. Okay. Yeah, I'm on page 199, so that's really exciting. I love it so much. It is tripping me up a little bit because the main character's name is Mirage, and Mirage is another Owlcrate book I have back at home to read. So I was a little bit like confused, I guess, but I was like, which book am I reading? But it's so good. I love it so much. The main character pisses me off a lot. She's very arrogant. She's very prideful, I guess, very proud, but like not in a great, like she's kind of annoying too. She makes a lot of stupid decisions, but I like all the other characters and I really like the plot, so that's kind of redeeming it for me, I think. So I guess we'll see how I feel about the last like 100 or so pages. I'll show you. So up here is what I have left to read. So yeah, it looks actually pretty even now that I'm looking at it from this angle. I thought I was a little bit, yeah, I'm like a tiny bit more than halfway, but like just that tiny bit. So yeah, I'm excited to keep reading it. Afterwards, I mean, I've already started The Shadow of the Fox, but I really want to get into Foolish Hearts. I think it'd be a lot more fun while I'm on vacation. The Shadow of the Fox has just been really hard to get into. Like, I do want to read it, but it's been tough. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm really, really tired, and I will try to vlog more in the morning. Good night. It is 11:40 p.m. and I'm finally home, so yay! I actually did get some reading done today. I have only 18 chapters left of Amber and Dusk. The plot's good. Still hate the main character. She really has this attitude of like, I deserve this lifestyle. I deserve to be treated like royalty. And I'm like, girl, like, I guess it's kind of different because a lot of books I've been reading are like, oh, like, I don't want this, I don't want to be rich, I'm gonna rebel, where she's really like, no, I want this, but also she's not trying to fit in. Everyone's telling her how to fit in, and she's like, no. But then she's like, I deserve it. And I'm like, girl, figure yourself out. But it's good. I don't think it'll be 5-star, but I'm guessing it'll be a 3 or 4-star read, depending on how the ending is. I know there is a second book, so it's like the start of a series. I don't know. It's not terrible. I I cheated a little bit because I know this is Owlcrateathon. I should be reading Owlcrate books, but this morning I woke up and my boyfriend hadn't woken up yet. I didn't want to wake him up by turning on a light, so I couldn't read any of Amber and Dusk. So I started reading The Astonishing Color of After because I have it from my library. I also don't want to have to wait another like couple of months to get it because so many people have it on hold. I've been waiting forever to get it. So I think I'm about a third of the way through that, and I really, really like it. Like, I almost want to read it more than I want to finish Amber and Dusk, which is bad. I know. I'm going to really, really try to finish Amber and Dusk tonight. But, like, I might only just read a little bit of that and then a little bit of The Astonishing Color of After. Either way, I'm reading, right? I did some shopping, so I have a little bit of a haul. First, I have this music box. It's actually Le Petit Prince, so it's got him on the top, and when I open it, it's a little music box, which is really, really cute. I love that you can see that I'm just filming on my phone. Hopefully I'm getting my video camera on Monday when I stop by my parents' house, so I'm very excited about that, because then I can stop having these angles. We love that for us. Okay, book haul. So I picked up Cyrano de Bergerac because I was like, I'm in Montreal, you girls gotta get one French book, right? It's not bad. I got it for $6, so I'm not really mad about it. Next, I got There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. I love Stephanie Perkins. I read everything by her but this, I think. And I really, really wanted it for a really long time, so I'm really excited to have finally picked it up. And lastly, I'm really excited about this one. I got the Little Prince Anniversary Edition. It is the 75th Anniversary Edition. It's so beautiful. It is like a little bit damaged, like you can see right there and right there, but it's really, really nice, and I actually did get a deal at the bookstore because it's a little bit damaged, so I'm really, really excited to have this and add it to my Little Prince collection. Anyways, I'm going to update you guys once I've read a little bit more, and we'll see how I'm feeling. I might just end up going to bed, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tired. Maybe tomorrow will be a better reading day. Good morning! I'm gonna be hanging out with my family today. You can hear them out there. We're just getting ready to watch a movie. I didn't read any more of Amber and Dusk yesterday. I've been reading The Astonishing Color of After, but I'm going to finish Amber and Dusk today, and then I think I'm gonna start Foolish Hearts. So I will update you once I've done more reading. I just finished The Astonishing Color of After. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It was really, really good, and I'm really glad I read it, even though it wasn't a part of this readathon. But like, I'm so happy I read it. It was such a good book. Woody, you're interrupting my vlog. Anyways, I'm about to start reading Amber and Dusk, so hopefully I finish that. And then I will move on to the next book. I think we might be leaving tonight, so I'll have a lot of time to read in the car, hopefully. Oh, look at that. Starting the day off great with smudged makeup, eh? Awesome. I realized I should probably post another update. I finished Amber and Dusk, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I knew it wouldn't be a 5-star, and I was actually leaning towards 3 stars the majority of the book. But then the ending was so good, I gave it 4 stars. I definitely will be continuing. I think I'm going to read the next book. And then I actually started and finished Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. 5 stars. I loved it so much. Newton? Are you camera shy? He doesn't want to be in the vlog. Anyways, I finished Foolish Hearts. I read the whole thing on the car ride home. I am finally home right now, as you can tell, because I got my little guy next to me. Yeah, Foolish Hearts, amazing. I knew I would love it because, like, it has to do with the Shakespeare play. There was so much about, like, friendship and familial love, and it just got all of my feels, and the romance was so good. I would recommend that book to anyone. I love the Owlcrate cover because it's so beautiful. I'll show it later in my next vlog. I don't know where it is right now, and I really don't feel like getting up to pull it out. So lovely, though. So yeah, I don't know what my next read will be. I guess I'll look at the Owlcrate books I have left, and I will figure it out from there. Good morning! I just got out of the shower, so my hair is wet, but I am ready for a day of reading. These are the 4 books I still have left to read. So we've got Shadow of the Fox, Sleepy Hollow and Other Stories, Mirage, and Pride. These 2 I've already started. Liked this one, not so much this one. These 2 haven't started at all, but I really am looking forward to reading Mirage. So I think the plan is to read at least one of these 2 today, and then I can go into Mirage. And because this is a short story collection, I might just start reading like 1 story a night or something like that to get it done. I'm not sure how many stories are actually in here. Is there a table of contents? Yes. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Rip Van Winkle, The Spectre Bridegroom, The Devil and Tom Walker, Pride of the Village, and Old Christmas. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 a night. I'll be done in 6 days. But that would make it past the end deadline of the readathon. So maybe I'll try for 2 a night and I'll be done in 3 days. And yeah, I'm really excited to break into this. So hopefully I finish the other ones quickly. I finally managed to pick up my video camera from home, and the charger's not in the bag or the box. That's so great. I've got all the memory cards. I've got every other freaking cord I might need. Not the charging cord. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So this has been like the laziest day in my life. I've gotten no further in Pride, but I have it here, so hopefully I will read some. Books and Lala has a new video premiering at 5 p.m. It's like 4:15 right now, so I've got 45 minutes to get some good reading in, and then I'm gonna watch a new video, which I'm super excited for. So like, the cover is nice and all, and you can see the couple there, but then you open it up, as a letter from the author, you open it up, and it is just the most beautiful artwork of the 2 of them. It like reflects what's there, and it's just so pretty. I love it. And then we've got the author's signature, and I really like this like pattern here. And then it goes right into it. I also really like the letter that came from Owlcrate. It's got the book cover, and then my bookmark also has like the couple on it. And then you run this block, this hood, my heart. So yeah, chapter 11. Let's go. So Books and Lala's new video was so good, and I really loved it. After I watched it, I ended up chatting with one of my friends on the phone for about an hour, and now you can probably hear my laptop running down here. I'm just working on a blog post. Okay, this lighting is terrible, but I did finish Pride. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I felt like, if you don't know what it is, so basically it's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. Main character is Zuri. Her dad's from the Dominican and her mom's from Haiti. And she grew up in Brooklyn, in the hood, and then a new rich family moves in. And I didn't like that. So in the original, Pride and Prejudice, Bingley and Darcy are best friends. And in this, they were brothers, which made it weird for me because then the 2 sisters end up with the 2 brothers. I don't know. It felt a little strange to me, which I think is part of the reason I only gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I also just didn't understand the main character's motivation a lot of the time. I didn't really know why she was doing what she was doing. But other than that, it was good. I think this is actually my lowest rated Owlcrate book of all time now, which is interesting. So I guess we will see. Oh, who is upset that I moved the book? Sorry, I guess we'll see how the rest of the books go. I've just got the little man with me right now. Newton, can you say hi? So, Books and Lala just announced the new buzzword-a-thon, like what the buzzword is, and I'm really excited. So, instead of doing what I should be doing and reading Shadow of the Fox, I am with my very small TBR shelf that I have with me here, and I'm looking for books. I'm hopefully going to be going home soon, relatively soon. Home being like my parents' house where I live when I'm not at school. So I'm gonna get some more books there, and I will build an entire TBR. But for now, I'm just going through these books, and hopefully I find something. Each of these shelves is actually like double layered, so I pull out these books. You can see there are more behind them. So hopefully I'll find something. Good morning. I didn't read any more last night. I finished the chapter I was on. I don't remember if I talked about finishing the chapter that I was on, but I didn't read any further than that. And I think I'm a bit more into it now that I finished that chapter. It kind of like started off the plot. So I'm hopefully going to read some of that, and I'm going to start reading Sleepy Hollow and other stories, and I will leave Mirage for when I'm done those two. I did plan on being productive today, but it is 3 p.m. and I've just been laying in bed watching YouTube. I'm actually on my reading week right now, if you're wondering why I'm not in classes. So it is really, really nice to get a break. I don't work at all this week, and I just have like some essays to do, but other than that, it's not like I have to go to classes. So I'm pretty happy about that. I've just been taking it easy, so I'm not too mad about the fact that I've just been watching YouTube all day. I read a little bit of Sleepy Hollow, no more of Shadow of the Fox, and I've just started soaking all the hedgehog's stuff to clean his cage. So I think I might get around to cleaning my room. I might listen to an audiobook. Unfortunately, I couldn't find an audiobook for Shadow of the Fox, so I'm just going to keep listening to Lair of Dreams by Liva Bray. But maybe I'll read more of Shadow of the Fox later. I don't know. So it's just after 4, and I still haven't read anything. I did clean my room, I took some Bookstagram pictures, and I tied my hair up, so now I look a bit like a prep school boy, but no reading. I actually decided to knit a little bit while I watch some booktube. This scarf is a piece of work. I've been teaching different roommates how to knit while still trying to remember how to knit myself. So it's very like, that is the least straight edge I've ever seen. This is not going to be a scarf that anyone will ever wear, but it's fun. It's good practice. I'm having a good time. Knitting is actually one of my favorite things to do while I listen to audiobooks because it just gives something gives my hands something to do, and I like it more than just playing playing games on my phone. I love speaking English. So yeah, I'm gonna stab my eye out in a minute. I'm just gonna keep knitting and watching booktube. Okay, so I have read more of both Sleepy Hollow and Shadow of the Fox, and I'm liking both of them a lot more, so I'm really excited. I'm hoping to get a quarter of the way through Sleepy Hollow and other stories tonight, and halfway through Shadow of the Fox tonight. So fingers crossed. It's only 7:30 right now, so I've got a while. Right now I'm just checking out this book. It's called A Field Guide to Getting Lost by Rebecca Solnit, I think is how you pronounce that. I just got it in John Green's Life's Library subscription box thingy, and I have no idea what it's about. Oh, it doesn't even say anything on the back. It just has praise for it. So, like, I have no idea what I'm getting into. Don't they usually have, like, a one sentence? Nope. Awesome. I have no idea what this book's about. I have no idea what I'm about to get into, but I think this is going to be my next read after I finish the Owlcrateathon, because I really liked John Green's first pick. I don't think it was John Green that picked this one. I think it was someone else, but either way, usually box books are really, really good, so I don't want to hold off too long, especially because I feel like if I don't get to it soon, I will never get to it. So yeah, I'm going to get back to reading my Owlcrate books, and I will let you know once I'm done reading for the night. Okay, so last update before I go to bed. I am just past page 200 of The Shadow of the Fox. I love it so much. I really, really want to keep reading it and stay up, but I want to wake up at a decent time tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. I only read 17 pages of Sleepy Hollow rather than the 30 pages I wanted to read today, so I have to read an extra 13 pages tomorrow, so I'll be reading 43 pages tomorrow. But I am really, really excited. It's getting really good as well. I really, really like Washington Irving's writing style. I think this is one of my more favorite classics, so I'm really, really excited. And I'm excited to finish Shadow of the Fox. After that, I only have Mirage to read, and then I'm done all of my Owlcrate books. The only Owlcrate book that I actually didn't include in this video that I haven't read yet is, oh, I don't remember what it's called. My Plain Jane, I think, is the title. It's the second Lady Janie's book, and it is a retelling of Jane Eyre, and I haven't read Jane Eyre yet, so I'm waiting to read Jane Eyre before I read that, which is why I didn't include it, but I will have read every single other Owlcrate book that I own, so I'm really, really excited about that. That's a really big achievement for me, so this readathon has been really great. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I will update you guys in the morning when I wake up. Good morning! My hair is crazy because I just woke up, but I am wearing a semi-nice outfit, and I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna take the thumbnail today, meaning I'm gonna hopefully read all the books that I have, because if not, I'll need to take a new thumbnail. So fingers crossed. Then I really, really, really want to finish Shadow of the Fox. I couldn't sleep last night because I really wanted to finish it, and I was like, Emily, you gotta go to bed. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it. I'm so excited. Then I'm gonna finish Sleepy Hollow. I have a few like homework things I want to get done today, and one of my roommates is coming back for the day, so I don't know how much reading I'll get done, but I'm hoping to at least finish Shadow of the Fox and make some good progress on Sleepy Hollow. If I don't get to Mirage today, I'm not going to be too mad about it, but I really, really, really need to do some work on Sleepy Hollow because I'm not that far into it and I really want to finish it. I just finished taking my thumbnail and I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. So now I'm going to continue reading Shadow of the Fox for a while. I think I've got 2 more hours until my roommate gets here, so that's gonna be some good reading time. Okay, reading update. It is about 4 p.m. I finished The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, so the next short story I have in here is Rip Van Winkle, which is divided into, I believe, 3 chapters, so I'm hoping to have all 3 of those chapters read by tonight. And I completed The Shadow of the Fox. This was really, really good. I gave it 4 stars. I didn't want to continue with the series, but the ending doesn't leave anything resolved. If anything, it brings in more stuff, so I kind of have to continue with the series. I don't know when the next book comes out, but I'll definitely be picking it up and reading it. Even if I just take it out at the library, I need to know what happens next, because I love these characters so much. So I don't think I'm going to start Mirage tonight. I think I'm just going to work on The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, and I might read a little bit more of the evolution of Mara Dyer. I think that's the one I'm on. I'm on the second Mara Dyer book. So I'm hoping to read a little bit more of that because I know I have to return to the library in a few days. I might also start that new Stephanie Perkins book I have. I don't know. I'm in the mood to read something spooky that's not written hundreds of years ago. I have no idea when Sleepy Hollow was written. That was terrible. Does it say? This is embarrassing. Yeah, no, it doesn't say. At least 100 years ago, probably. In any case, I want to read a spooky YA novel, so I'm thinking I'm going to start the Stephanie Perkins one. Anyways, I'm rambling. Goodbye! Okay, I want to do a quick final update before I go to bed. I just finished the second short story in this book, Rip Van Winkle. It was not... Okay, I always, growing up, I thought that Rip Van Winkle was part of the same story as Ichabod Crane and Sleepy Hollow, but that's really, really not true. It's a completely different story, so I'm really, really surprised. And I'm interested to see if, when I read the rest of the short stories, I recognize anything from them, because I think Sleepy Hollow and Rip Van Winkle are like the two most popular of those stories. I don't recognize the titles of any of the rest, but maybe when I read them, I'll recognize like the stories and plots. But anyways, finished that. I finished The Evolution of Mara Dyer, which isn't part of the readathon, but I'm pretty excited that I finished 2 whole books today. So I will update you guys tomorrow once I've done some reading. Good night! Hello! It is 5:30 p.m. and I'm just getting around to vlogging now. I've actually been editing all day, so I haven't gotten any reading done, but I think I'm going to take a short break right now and start reading Mirage. It's so beautiful, and I'm really, really excited. I think it'll be really, really good. So I'm going to read the first couple of chapters of that and then get back to editing, and hopefully I'll edit for another hour or so before my boyfriend gets here. So I will check in with you guys then. Good morning. It is Friday, February 22nd, so it is the last day of the Owlcrate readathon. I didn't vlog very much yesterday. I was a very bad vlogger, but I got a lot of editing done and a little bit of reading done. I started Mirage, and it's good. Here's the thing. I think it's going to be like another fantasy. It's set in space, so it's sci-fi. And I'm just kind of in the mood to read some contemporary right now, I think. Or to read some sequels of fantasy I already started. I'm not in the mood to start even more fantasy, because in the last week I've started like 6 series. But, you know, gotta read it for the Owlcrate, right? Since it's the last day of the readathon, I've got 2 books left to read. I don't think I'll be able to get both of them done today, if I'm being realistic. I don't even know if I'll be able to get either of them done, but I will try my best. And if not, I've already read a bunch of books, so I'm pretty pleased. The only challenge I will not have completed is shortest Owlcrate book, because Sleepy Hollow is my shortest Owlcrate book. But, you know, even though the readathon ends, like, I'm still gonna read the books because I've already started them. Like, I'm not just gonna DNF them. They will get read, so I don't feel that bad. I will try to vlog as much as I can today. I do have some papers due now that we're coming to the end of my reading week, and my boyfriend is here for the weekend, so I'm not sure how much reading time I will get, but I'm going to try my best. Hello! It is 11 p.m. and this is the end of the Owlcrateathon, so I just wanted to do a little bit of a wrap-up. So these are the 7 books that I completed during the readathon. I gave The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue a 5-star, The Hazelwood was 4 stars, The Cruel Prince 5 stars, Amber and Dusk 4 stars, Foolish Hearts 5 stars, Pride was 3 stars, and Shadow of the Fox was 4 stars. And I also began but did not finish 2 other books. We've got Mirage and Sleepy Hollow and other short stories. So counting those, I read 9 books, but I fully completed 7, and I definitely will complete these 2 at some point. I just didn't get the time to do it this readathon, but I'm really, really pleased that I managed to read almost all of the Owlcrate books I own. So thank you so much for following me on my journey these past 2 weeks, and I will see you in the next video.